Hello there everyone, Lucamus Prime here. It's time for yet another LEGO DC Supervillains character showcase free roman commentary, and today it's none other than the Dark Knight himself, Batman. And wow, look at him. He's awesome. Now Batman's definitely one of my favourite DC superheroes, and there's something really awesome about him that you guys will probably love. If you love his voice actors, well guess what? They actually got Kevin freaking Conroy to reprise his role as Batman in this game. Like, oh my gosh. That is so hard to believe, really, isn't it? You know, I didn't think he would do voice work for a LEGO game, but he has done. That's amazing. So Batman in this game, his costume is based on Rebirth. It's very nice, looking really good, very accurate to the comics. Very different to what's been in previous games, obviously it's a new costume. I mean, the first game was based on animated series, second was Michael Keaton's movies, third was New 52, and LEGO Dimensions was also New 52 as well, but with the older cowl, not the New 52 one. And of course, this game, Rebirth. So what can Batman do? Well, he has pretty much the same abilities as previous games, so he of course can throw his batarangs like that. He also has his own detective vision, so there you go, nice. Love that effect. And plus, if you hold down B, this is a new ability, but A in terms of a switch. He's got a little bat drone which can go through vents. That's very nice. It can also fly too, and if you press Y, it self-destructs and it can smash glass. Now obviously Batman can also glide too, but there's something really awesome about his gliding. If you play with Batman Arkham games, then this will be familiar for you, because as a matter of fact, they included a new mechanism for gliding in the hub world called Advanced Gliding, where you can glide as if you're playing the Arkham games. And if you glide from a high position and you keep going upwards and upwards, it's like you're gliding forever. So yeah, let's show it off. Whee! This is great, isn't it? It literally feels like I'm playing Batman Arkham Knight in that sense. And yeah, Kevin Conroy will always be the best voice of Batman without a doubt. No one comes close to him at all. But there have been other good voice actors for Batman. I mean, if you know this, guys, in the previous LEGO Batman games where Batman talked, he was voiced by Troy Baker. He did a great job. But I love him more as Batman in the Telltale series, and of course its sequel, The Enemy Within. They're good. Plus, as well, in terms of voice actors, I also love Bruce Greenwood as Batman. He is really good. Also, Roger Craig Smith, too, from Batman Arkham Origins. While that is not really my favourite Batman Arkham game, he did a good job impersonating a younger Kevin Conroy in that sense. And, so, now, unlike the previous LEGO games featuring DC heroes, which were called the LEGO Batman games, because this is LEGO DC Supervillains, this game does not focus on Batman in terms of available suits. So as a result, he has no suits you can select from, like, say, a wheel like in LEGO Batman 3. Because there was like a wheel of different, you know, suits you could select at any time you wanted. But because this game does not focus on Batman as a main character, really focuses on the villains, it instead features just one Batman suit. But if you can the DLC Batmans you can play as, that counts as more suits, really. This isn't the only game though, because LEGO Dimensions also, it only had one suit really, but that didn't really matter because we of course got these suits based on the LEGO Batman movie later. So that's fine really, I guess. And in terms of live action, my favourite live action Batman is definitely Ben Affleck. He nailed it in his movies, and when I found out that he'd stepped down for playing Batman in his solo film coming out in 2 years, I was really disappointed. I loved him as Batman. But I'm going to give Robert Pattinson a shot now, because I think he is a great actor, and I think he can pull it off as long as he does his best and he puts on a good American accent too, because obviously he's English and not American, and he's got to sound nice, dark and brooding as Batman. I mean, I can picture him in a bat suit, and he looked pretty good, you know, as, oh, falling in the water, never mind, they can swim out. Yeah, you can hear Kevin there, that is most definitely Kevin Conroy. So yeah, but I also love Michael Keaton as well in his two movies. I was actually pretty annoyed that he didn't return for the other two. I feel like after he left as Batman, it went downhill in a way, because they also weren't good movies. Val Kilmer was okay, but not as good as Michael. But George Clooney, oh gosh, he was absolutely trash. You know, the character he played on that film, Batman and Robin, was not Batman at all. Like, he tried to make it like a comedy act, if you get what I mean. Like, that is most definitely not Batman. Because he was trying to be funny, weren't he? Now, you're probably going to be thinking, you know, what do I think of Ben Affleck as Batman in Justice League, because how bad that movie was? I didn't really like his characterisation in it because of what Joss Whedon did with the reshooting and the re-scripting. But you can't blame Ben Affleck for that. It wasn't his fault at all. I'm not sure we're getting out of this, aren't I? I think I'm about to get out here, what? There we go. Nice. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed about it. But, you know, at least, you know, he still played the part well. Nonetheless. Just needed to work on the dialogue. But you have to blame Whedon for that, not Affleck. And I also love the Dark Knight trilogy. That was great as well. And Christian Bale was brilliant. Bit, you know, underwhelming, if you get what I mean. But he was still great nonetheless. And The Dark Knight is my favourite Batman movie, and probably my favourite superhero movie. Now, because Batman in this game doesn't have other suits, he's like a combination of all of his suits, which we'll show you when we look at the abilities he has. So, now we're done talking about him, let's read his character profile. So he's obviously known as Bruce Wayne, and he's affiliated with Justice League, and of course, his Batman family and the Wayne family. So, he's an acrobat. Yep, he has boomerangs with his Batarang, detective mode. Yep, we saw that. His little drone, little Batwing. Grapple, yep. Advanced gliding, just like the Arkham games. Gliding. Explosives. So yeah, his Batarangs can actually destroy glass and metal, as well as everyday objects. So he can destroy gold though. Security access, projectile rebound. Here's a camera, so let's have a look at that. Batman's smiling. Who'd have thought Batman would smile like that? Huh. There's Smith. It's not going to pause. Okay. Oh, now he is. Batman's smiling away there. Come on, Smith. Oh, she is. There we go. It's cool how the characters actually respond to the camera being there. Isn't it? Illumination, so he can light up dark areas too. Tracking, yeah, because he is of course the world's greatest detective. Technology. Stealth, yeah, so he can actually turn invisible without a stealth suit, just like in LEGO Dimensions. And sonar, yep, he can destroy glass with his Batarang, and of course with his little drone. And X-ray vision, so he can look through objects. That's cool. Let's read his profile. After the loss of his parents at the hands of Gotham City's criminal underworld, well, aka Joe Chill, millionaire Bruce Wayne swore an oath to defend the weak and innocent. After years of training, he now uses his skills and vast resources to become Batman, striking fear into the hearts of wrongdoers everywhere. And he of course first appeared in Detective Comics issue 27, released in 1939, which recently celebrated its 80th anniversary. So happy 80th birthday, Batman. Oh yeah, I will also say that I loved Adam West as him in the classic 1960s TV show. That was great. And yet, may of course he rest in peace, because recently, you know, it was 2 years since he passed away. Yeah, because he passed away on 9th of June 2 years ago. So yeah, may I rest in peace. If you know this, guys, a bit of a fact, he actually voiced himself and of course his Batman in LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, because that game actually celebrated the 75th anniversary of Batman, which was great. Oh yeah, one other little beef I have with Batman in this game is that he doesn't turn into Bruce Wayne, which is a bit disappointing because Bruce Wayne's been in the other LEGO Batman games before, which is pretty odd. And I know the game's about villains, but Superman can turn into Clark Kent, so why can't Batman become Bruce Wayne? Then again, I guess this game is about villains, not Batman. So yeah, this is of course Batman in LEGO DC Supervillains. Oh yeah, and because there's going to be a Batwoman TV show coming out soon in the Arrowverse, I am hoping Batman or Bruce Wayne will somehow make an appearance. And there are a couple of actors who I would want to play him. One of which being Scott Adkins, who I would have wanted to take over after Ben Affleck, before Robert Pattinson came along. I think he'd be a great Batman. So I have seen his audition video that he did. And plus, as well, I would also see Brett Dalton play Batman as well. You know, Grant Ward from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Al Hyde, if you will. I think he'd be a good Batman. So, this is me showing you Batman and LEGO DC supervillains. So be sure to give this video a like. Let me know in the comments what you think of Batman in this game if you've played it. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I'll see you all later.